G'day guys, Jake Jones here, also known as DriftSquid, and today we are doing a year review of the 2019 season. So I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to 2019, this is the first video. We're back. I've just... Figured we'd just do a recap of the whole year because it's been pretty busy on YouTube. In total I did about 70 odd videos. So what I'll do, I've numbered all my videos that I've done throughout the whole year. If you guys want to go back on any of them, I'm going to put them all in the description below. From, I think it starts at about 70, probably 80 something for 2019, and then my last video is number 160 I think. So it's a good way to sort of go back on any, or if you remember one, you can just remember that number and go back on it. So yeah, I did that from the very start, back when I started doing all these, and yeah, we're up to 160 now. So at the end of this video, I'll let you know about some plans for 2020. It's going to be an absolutely massive year, and I'm going to do my best to make it bigger than any other year I've ever done, drifting wise. So that's definitely a huge deal to me. The drifting's going to be extremely busy, but I obviously want to incorporate a lot more of what I do behind the scenes and really give back to you guys in that aspect. So thank you all for following this journey. It's been pretty crazy and I'm really looking forward to the future. But anyway, let's get cracking. I've had to make a list, guys, because yeah, there's been quite a lot of videos. So here is the 2019 year in review for the DriftSquid channel. So the first thing I did for the year was I changed the ECU in the Sonvia. It was a massive thing to me after experiencing everything in the RBM3 with the Motec. It was an absolute no-brainer to change to Motec. And since we have changed to the Motec, I have done a total of 12 full drift days in the Sonvia without a single issue. We did come across a gearbox issue and also an oil pump issue, where I did end up pulling the motor down, checking the bearings, and doing a few other little bits and pieces, obviously with the gearbox, and always checking the clutch and whatnot. So long story short, do what your tuner wants. So we did that, then I started the engine build for the RBM3. You guys didn't quite know that, but I started stripping down the RB26, and that block was destined for power tune to put the new PPM stroker kit in it, or not stroker kit, billet RB26 crank and their rods and pistons. So power tune did that. I also started my RB30 budget build. That is still ongoing, unfortunately, guys. I'm just trying to get another time frame with Darren so we can finish all that off. I then announced my return to New Zealand for the one round in the Galore Parts Group GT86. That was a freaking amazing adventure and opportunity. I was extremely grateful for that, and I made a heap of cool videos on that trip. That was bloody awesome, and that was backing it up after the Summer Bash, and then also I ended up going back to New Zealand again in 2019 for the Glory Days event down in the South Island. But anyway, that's after this. I then managed to surprise Bree with the Scotty McLaughlin video, where I actually had Scotty surprise Bree at Revolution Race Gear. And it was so cheesy, like I was that nervous and also pretty pumped to meet Scotty myself. I was pretending to buy gear, and then I needed help, and it was a pretty cheesy video, but it was quite funny as well. So that's definitely one to look back on for sure. We then went to power tune, obviously finished the engine, put it in, tuned it. We did a lot of tuning with the RBM3, and obviously changing a few things here and there. And then I did the Wakefield day, the the grip day in it, and had a heap of fun with Pete. He works at power tune, and we were taking his Civic out in one group, and then we'd take out the RBM3 in mine, and yeah, it was just a bloody fun day. Then we did the video on the blue R34 GTR that power tune built, and that has been my most successful video for 2019. It was a huge hit. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people hated it because my face was in it a lot, but I don't care. And yeah, that thing is definitely something I'm aspiring to build one day. I'm definitely going to make that happen. We then also did the Evo 10, the baby blue coloured one. That thing is freaking amazing and really made me think about the ultimate street car. That's definitely a good one to look back on. Full Hollinger paddle shift setup. I then did a review on Zach Pole's S15 over in New Zealand. Sort of fit that into the videos throughout the year, and that thing is amazing. If I didn't build the E92, I would have put everything out of this car into the S15, and it would have been, yeah, pretty well on par with Zach's car. The thing is just so good, and he's also doing a full season this year of D1NZ. In 2020. So definitely get over to his channel and watch his progress and his year there, because it's going to be a big year for that boy. I then moved on to the video with the NBA player Mitchell Creek, who's in NBL this year for the Phoenix. Bree actually got me NBL tickets for Christmas, so we're going to go watch him play against the 36ers, which is going to be pretty cool. Anyway, we did a little collaboration there with Hoon TV, and Mark Boxer hooked all that up, which was really cool. And then after all this, I finally took the Sonvia over to Power Tune, and we did a few cool little things with it, tuned it, did some testing over there in it, and then that's when the Sonvia really kicked into gear and I got busy with drifting for the year. So I ended up doing the SA Summer Series, round 4, which we won. I went to Collingrove, did a hill climb, took it to Darwin for a massive event over there. Then I did Drift Masters, did well there, and then we did a Supercars event. I think I ended up getting like 3 second place finishes in a row there. And then did the round 1 of the SA Summer Series because they do like a over the summer period round setup, or series I should say. In between that, I did a cool video of Bo Yates's 86 with a 2J in it. The thing is nuts. I also did a drift day at Malala in the RBM3. Now this was something no one knew about, but the day after that, I think it was 2 days after that, I was actually doing the Dream Big video. We were shooting it then, so it was a shakedown for the RBM3, and everyone just thought I was doing it for World Time Attack, but I was actually doing it for the massive video that we ended up doing with Brad Day. And it was so lucky I did it, because I actually had the smart wire fail and I had to send it back to Howtech, because that is still running a smart wire PDM, and as a Howtech product I bought that off them when I first built the car. So I sent that off to them. They got back to me pretty quick, said it was water damaged, and I don't know what's happened, but they have not returned it. I can't get a hold of them anymore, and yeah, they never ended up giving me the PDM back, so I am going to chase it up now again, because it has just reminded me. But Howtech, if you could please return my PDM, that'd be much appreciated. So yeah, I had to express a PDM from them overnight to make sure I got it for the shoot the next day. Whew, that was a stressful couple of days, and yeah. And then obviously the Dream Big video, that was a massive thing that I've wanted to do for 9 years, and having Brad Day come on board and basically organise the entire thing. If it wasn't for him, it wouldn't ever have happened. It's that simple. I'm sure I still had a lot of involvement in it all, but when it got to planning it, getting everything sorted, Brad was the main person behind it all. He got his team in. So there was guys from Queensland down here, there was guys from Adelaide, there was behind the scenes dudes, and then I also had the FPV guys come over from Melbourne, and yeah, it was a huge collaboration which turned out bloody awesome, to be honest. And if you haven't seen it, it's called Dream Big, and it's just nuts. I can't wait to tell you guys what's in store next. Then we moved on to World Time Attack Challenge in the RBM3. That wasn't a great event for me, not gonna lie. Yeah, like, car performed really well up until one of the battles, a bloody cooler pipe plasma man clamp that never comes off, just come off, both bolts missing, and yeah, popped off right as I was about to initiate, and luckily I didn't, because Gizzy didn't run into me, which was good. But yeah, obviously we lost the battle, and then yeah, you're out on the way home. So after that, come back, decided to give the Sonvia a new look thanks to Born Again Restorations. So as you guys would have seen, it is a candy red now and it looks freaking amazing. decided to take that straight over to Melbourne and do a drift event at a concrete jungle, and sure enough got smashed into the door. But it's all fixed now. That's another video coming up very soon, and massive thanks to Luke at Born Again for coming on board and making sure both these cars are going to be looking tip top. We then gave the RBM3 a new look. This is quite an awesome thing that come about in a matter of no time whatsoever. Hit up Pixelsaurus over in New Zealand. Mark Curran, he designed this livery, and then I got Jamie from Wrapped Effects to apply it, and we got it all done in no time whatsoever. That was purely for the Adelaide Rally, and a nice way to end the 2019 year, and a big thank you to my supporters who have made this year a bloody good one. So that's pretty much a quick wrap up of the year. I'm now going to basically go through all my favourite bits of the year. There's a lot, and if you guys want to watch any more of each one of these episodes, they're all in the description below. And thank you so much for the year, guys. It's been a freaking good one, and we've got a heap new subscribers, a heap of people liking the videos and commenting and just interacting with me. It's been great. So thank you very much, and I can't freaking wait for 2020. There's so many big announcements coming out, and by the time this video comes out, there's probably a big one that's going to drop, and I don't know if everyone's ready for it. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate the support, and the merch will be back on the site very soon. Sorry about the hold up there and the lack of Christmas. I had a few people wanting to give out Christmas gifts, and we didn't have the store running, so I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, 2020 is going to be an absolute ripper. Thanks heaps again, guys, and we'll see you very soon. You. It's freaking nuts. Ready? Yep. And when you think about it, it's pretty amazing for a Hollinger to be able to just do that, hey? Isn't it? If it's a normal trans, yeah, whatever, it's an auto. But that's a Hollinger straight cut sequential gearbox. That's freaking crazy. Bloody hell. Chop Shop and Pippa! When I was a kid and first got my Ps, like, we'd drive literally anywhere and everywhere, and this was a very frequent hill that me and my mates were going up and down. So this has been a dream of mine for probably 8 years now, and we're going to be drifting up this incredible hillside on a public road. So it's going to be pretty incredible.
Standard squid.
Yo!